Okay. Wow. Was not expected to make this video, but it has taken over the NASCAR world. And once again, NASCAR's back into politics or political standpoint, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, it ain't good. So Noah Gragson, we have talked about Noah Gragson a lot on this show. Mostly not good things regarding how poorly his rookie season has been, him being set up for a concussion after his crash at Gateway, then possible rumors about him maybe switching teams, maybe getting kicked out of the 42 car maybe. But now he's not going to be even racing, possibly for the rest of this year. Noah Gragson has been suspended indefinitely by Legacy Motor Club following this Instagram post. Now, he didn't make the post, but he liked this post right here. Basically, it's a meme about the Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid, but it's a meme mocking the death of George Floyd, where instead of under the sea, under the knee. I've watched it personally. I don't find it funny. It's, I understand dark humor, crude jokes, but to me, that's not funny. By the way, if you do look at that post, the original post, do not read the comments because it is 50% just people talking about the fact that this guy Noah Gragson is suspended, and the other 50% is just, well, let's just say people with 1940s mindset. I'll just say that. Legacy Motor Club says in a statement, quote, "We have made the decision to suspend Noah Gragson effective immediately regarding his actions that do not represent the values of our team. Josh Berry will drive the number 42 entry for this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan." And then Noah Gragson actually responded to that post. He said, quote, "I'm disappointed in myself for my lack of attention and actions on social media. I understand the severity of this situation. I love and appreciate everyone. I try to treat everyone equally no matter who they are. I messed up, plain and simple." Okay, now NASCAR, they also put out a statement saying that NASCAR fully supports Legacy Motor Club's decision to suspend Noah Gragson following his actions on social media. NASCAR has determined that Gragson has violated the member conduct section of the 2023 NASCAR rulebook and has placed him under indefinite suspension. So this is what's interesting about this one, that this is a team suspension, not a NASCAR suspension. To me, I think this is more shocking, the fact that it's a team decision, but we have to understand that one of the team owners is Jimmy Johnson, and we know how he is in terms of situations like this. If you saw the things he said in 2020, we know that something like this he would take very seriously. So I'm not surprised by the reaction of him, the reaction that, it was distasteful and things like that. Again, I do not like the post. I don't think it's funny at all. The suspension part is the one that's the most shocking to me, because I thought at the maximum, probably sensitivity training. I know a lot of people were comparing this to the Denny Hamlin Asian joke after Talladega last year. I don't know. I don't know if you can really compare the two. I mean, one is involving the death of a black man, and the other is just saying that Asian people can't drive. I don't know if you could really compare the two, but a lot of people are doing that. I just need to say this. A lot of people are saying, this should not be warrant suspension. I kind of agree with that. I don't know if this warrants a suspension, but it does warrant a punishment. I don't know about the suspension part, but I understand at the same time, because you have to understand something. Noah Gragson ain't an average person like you and me. We are nobodies. Gragson has a platform. He's on a spotlight. Not only does he represent himself, but he represents his sponsors. He represents Wendy's. He represents Chevrolet, Legacy Motor Club, Jimmy Johnson. He represents a lot of people on a big, big stage. I would compare it to the situation with Jean Morant. I'm not saying these two are the same, but with Jean Morant, when he was in trouble for flashing a gun, yeah, maybe a random person can do it, but he can't because he has a spotlight. Okay, he has people that are counting on him. He needs to represent the sport in a positive manner. And Noah Gragson, he's a NASCAR Cup Series driver. He has to represent the sport in a positive manner. So for him to do something like this, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. No other way you could say it. It's stupid, dumb, absolutely idiotic of him to do something like this. Now, does it warrant maybe the ending of his career? I don't know. I feel like it may be a bit too harsh. Now, Noah Gragson controversy ain't new. He has been involved in a lot of off-track situations in a negative way. And a lot of people say that he has a track record of him not being socially aware to things that are around him. Do I think Noah Gragson is a bad person? I don't think so. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think that he was closed-minded, and I think he just did a very stupid thing. And the fact that he is an athlete, he has a spotlight, you cannot do things that a normal person can do. If I like a dark humor joke, or if I say a dark humor joke, nobody's going to care because nobody cares about me. But if someone like Noah Gragson does it, a lot of people are going to follow or, like it or do whatever because he has a lot of fans, he has a platform, he has a responsibility to be a representative in a positive manner for, like I said, NASCAR, Legacy Motor Club, and everybody around him. So, to say that, oh, well, other people can do it, like I have said or done worse things, you don't apply to it because nobody cares about you. A lot of people care about Gragson. A lot of people watch Gragson. So, of course, because of that, his standards are a lot different and he has much higher standards of what he can and can't do compared to a normal person. And I hope people understand that. Regardless of what your opinion is on whether or not he should have been suspended, regardless of that, something like this, you just cannot be doing if you're going to be an athlete, if you're going to be a public figure. That's just something you just don't do. So yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like, I don't know. Like on one side, I feel like it's a bit harsh for a suspension. When they say suspended indefinitely, we don't know how long that is. It could be just for this weekend in Michigan or could be longer. I don't know. But it's like, I get it. Yes, he should have been punished. He should have been punished for that. That's just something you just don't do. Sensitivity training, something like that. I don't think Noah Gragson is a bad guy. I think he just did something outrageously stupid and he needs to be educated on. And I think that's the issue with a lot of people probably in the garage. I think a lot of people when it comes to situations like this, they're just not educated on it. They just hear what they want to hear on the news and they just go by that. They don't really understand the true meaning of some of these things. But I don't know. A suspension, I'm like on the fence about. It's like I get it on one side. I'm happy that that a team is taking action with it and like putting their foot down and say, hey, you cannot do stuff like this. At the same time, I don't know. Is a suspension worth it? I get it, but I don't know. It's a very blurry situation, regardless of the fact. Noah, you're an idiot. I gotta say this at the end. It's just, you're an idiot for doing something like this, especially with the platform that you have. People are watching. Come on. It's the internet. Everybody's going to be watching. Everyone knows what you like, what you tweet, whatever. Why? It's something so stupid. It's something that he himself chose to do. I don't get it. Why? But yeah, this story is just, God. And once again, NASCAR trending again for something that no one wants to be involved in. One thing I will gotta say before I end this off here, I'm not a fan of, I see a lot of people on social media downplaying this. They're saying, oh, it's just an Instagram post. It's like, first off, I don't think it's funny. Second of all, I mean, when you know the context behind it, massively disrespectful, and insulting. And I gotta say this, I love it that it's a certain group of people that are downplaying this. Really interesting. But yeah, hopefully Gragson learns from this because again, this is not the first time Gragson has been involved with controversy. There was a situation at the Snowball Derby. Then there was something with Snapchat that he was also involved with. Like, this is not the first time Noah Gragson has been involved in off-track situations. He's had controversy involving off-track issues in the past. Hopefully, and nothing happened in those instances. Hopefully this time around, where this is now a big punishment, hopefully he learns, really genuinely learns, and becomes a better person out of it. I don't want Gragson's career to be over. I just want him to learn from it. I just want him to be a better person from it. Again, like with Kyle Larson. Larson said something very, 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 very stupid, and I think became a better person out of it at the end. And I wish the same for Gragson. But what are your thoughts on this story? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, my name is Jett from MDK. Thanks for watching.